Someone's at the door. Someone's at the door. Oh. Well. Gave the flowers from Darkover Town. Growing everywhere. Got our bloody knife. Our pulsating thing. Let's answer the door. Hey, Russell. Morning. You had a good sleep? Sorry to knock you awake, but hey, you just weren't getting up elsewise. So, right. Real sorry to do this right after you woke up, but see, I gotta talk with you. First things first. Once you're set, come over to my house. I'll explain more then and there. Everybody else is already gathered, so don't be too late, you hear? Okay, see you there. What's going on? I mean, I know what's going on. They're gonna get together a band and we're gonna find the monster. And Russell's triumph over the monster will represent some kind of triumph over his own sins or something? Yeah, everybody's out. You want to try and water all the plants there are, though. Oh, now all the street lamps are broken? No, we still have one that isn't broken. Count your blessings, huh? See, it's a nice touch that they don't just say the door is locked or something. Can we water them anymore? No, we can't water them anymore. Well, I'm really happy that I've contributed somewhat to the welfare of this town. You know what, by watering it and all. Do I really want to look through this door now? We'll go to the meeting, then we'll look through the door, right? Right. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Or there's an eye on the door now. I noticed that before. Well, informant, how things going this morning, huh? Hey, Russell. Morning. Already the 6th day of the Happy Rehab program. Time flies. Sorry. Here to hear some valuable info about your happy dream? Yeah. Say something else about the nurse. Is there more to this story? Yes. That nurse was so friendly and gentle. It almost felt unnatural to you, so unaccustomed to kindness. But, Russell, she was human too, you see? There can't possibly be a human without some dirty feelings. However, you misunderstood, so you just set yourself up for disillusionment upon seeing her diary. At the same time, you felt great fear toward her for being so attached to a person. Yet, whatever kind of person she was, it doesn't change the truth that she was in fact kind to you. Well, that's the end of that story. Come again now. I'll be waiting for you here. I'm surprised, but informant, you're actually a pretty wise person. You're right. You're absolutely spot on with that. There's nobody who's all nice or all bad. You just gotta try and have more of the nice than the bad part. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go to the SOS building. Let's see this meeting. We're gonna find out what we're gonna do about the monster. Maybe somehow or other this town can be saved, at least if Russell can. Even though, paradoxically, he wants the town to be destroyed. I mean, he says that he wants everyone to kill him, which means he wants the world to go south, but... oh well. Finally awake? Good morning. It seems you slept for some time. Did that take care of your fatigue? It appears there's going to be a meeting, the most important to date. You should behave accordingly. Russell, you're late! How long did you sleep? It's almost noon. Sheesh. An important meeting, though. Just what are we going to talk about? I wonder if there's another new resident coming. We had a meeting like this before you came, too. See, they have memories from before this program began. These are people who are full people with a full world that is clearly distinct and separate from Russell. And yeah, we're gonna destroy it, aren't we? Oh, Russell, good morning. I'm pleased if you slept well. Sleep is indeed the best cure. That aside, just what is this gathering about? Perhaps it's a tea party. You know better than that, Cometa. Good morning. I'm feeling much better today, thanks to you. Thank you. Also, even if I'm recovering, it appears I simply can't rest. For peace in this town, you see. Yumi should explain the details to everyone shortly. It's very important, so listen up. Ah, Russell. Good morning. Did you get some good sleep? The master seems just fine now. It's thanks to you, Russell. Thank you very much. But personally, I wish he would rest some more, at least for today. She fawns over the mare like that nurse fawned over the patient. Morning, Russell. I only just got here too. Oversleeping buddies! Well, everyone's here now, so I wonder what we're doing. I'm kinda excited. About you, Tabasa. Hey, Russell. Everybody getting together formally makes me kinda nervous. I heard there's gonna be a meeting about that monster in town. Better take part. The same rules are gonna stand as before. Yep. Well, Yumi, let's get this meeting started, shall we? Also, I just want to make a point right now. Absolutely everybody in this town is just gorgeous. All of them are. I mean, I know it's the art style, but part of me likes to think that Russell knew a bunch of gorgeous people, or just imagines that people were gorgeous, because... Howdy, Russell. Awful late, weren't ya? Was getting fed up waiting. So as soon as we can, I want to have a serious talk about the monster in this town. I want to get her started right away, if that's okay with you. Well, you ready to start? Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Huddle up for a sec, guys. Alright, everybody, you've probably figured it out already, but the reason I brought you here is none other. I want to exterminate the monster that's appearing in town, and today, so I'm gonna need your help. I still ain't seen the thing myself, but everybody's reports tell me it's around from night to daybreak. So come tonight, I want you all to patrol the town together. If we're lucky, somebody will spot it. But we'll do it in groups of 2. It'll be safer that way, and easier to let others know, right? Right, so that's that. Before nightfall, you should make pairs for who's gonna patrol together. Of course, we can't do nothing till night comes, so everybody can do whatever till then. Alright. Think that's it for me. I'll be counting on all y'all for peace in our town. Howdy, Russell. Decided on your patrol partner yet? The patrol will be at night, so gotta decide before then. You know what? I'm gonna talk to the others first, but I might pick Yumi. Huh? Again? Stubborn. Get a grip, will ya? Who are you? How many times you called in these past few days? And who knows what you even want? You got something to say to me, say to my face, you hear me? What's up? Oh, Russell. You're still there? Caught me at a weird time. For a few days now, I've been getting these weird, silent calls. I don't know what to do about them. And last night, my mailbox got filled up with all these love letters. Yeesh, creepy's just the start. Well, it's a personal thing. Don't worry about it. The town's peace is more important. For a second, I thought the phone caller was the nightmare, but I don't know what to think anymore. That is really weird. She's a stalker? Is it Russell? Is Russell a stalker? I assume that everyone we talk to will have the option to make them our partner for the night, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm probably just gonna choose Yumi, because she hasn't been our partner yet, and everybody else has, other than the mayor, of course. So, might as well choose her, right? Right. Let's save. Let's do all the saving. Before we choose somebody, though, I do want to see what's behind this door, although whatever it is, I probably don't want to see it. Let's go! Oh. Russell, When you were a very little boy, you kept a small rabbit. When that animal you adored came to pieces under a truck's tires before your very eyes, something was hurt within you. That vivid red and white, the lightness of life as it faded in your hands, you can't forget it to this day. Well, that's one form of exposition, isn't it? Sure is. Okay, I think this'll be a pretty good crew. Right? Oh, Dogma! You're not doing so well there, are you? We'll come back later and relive all of our memories there after we go to the ruins of the Wise One and he gets all healed. And then I'll make my big decision about who's gonna be my partner in the Night Watch. And in the Night Watch, things will be fine. I'm sure we'll catch the monster, and everything will work out. Where's the area where we can rest? I thought it was like right here. Where is it? Why can't I get to it? Come on, man. You mean I have to go out of town in order to be able to rest? Really? Yeah, I do. I do. Unless this way, but I'm pretty sure this way is just this way is just the botanical garden. Come on, man. Come on. In any case, there are only... Well, actually, there's still quite a few different kinds of plants I haven't watered. Wow. Okay, I got a lot left to water. I guess I'm gonna spend a lot of today gardening. You know, it's been so long since I've called the informant. I'll call him. Hey, Russell. Yeah. Oh, no weaknesses. Well, fine. They seem weak to sleep. What, you just said they didn't have any weaknesses, and now you tell me they're weak to sleep? No. Red muck. Where is that? Oh, is it the borders of the path? Oh, there's the red muck. It looks like it has some of those things from the hospital in it. Blood pool rabbit. Oh, Russell. I can't believe that you're the kind who used to have a pet rabbit. Though I've heard that pet rabbits are rather smelly, but that's just because they're animals. Still, they are kind of cute. So this one is the result of repressed memories about seeing a rabbit get run over, so it's not so cute, is it? Branching path, huh? This music box music. It's always... Ah! Ugh! Though, these are gross looking. They're sure... Well, they're not that gross. I can deal with it. All rosary. We'll use all of our hit 'em all at once kind of attacks. You know, these enemies really aren't particularly dangerous. The informant was overselling them. Although... Really, I'm surprised, Russell, you didn't strike me as the... You know, attached to a childhood pet type. I suppose it just goes to show that, the recurring subject in this game of there being more to you than we think at first. Oh. No, it won't. So, if you're so traumatized by the death of your pet, why would you not care about killing people? I mean, a lot of serial killers, they say, get started by torturing and killing animals, but Russell didn't kill this animal. This was his pet who he loved, and he was sad to get killed. You'd think it would, like, turn him off to blood and everything else. Oh, but the human mind is an unpredictable thing. Unpredictable thing. Just use flame. I think we're about done here. What's this thing? Oh, it's the red fluid. Oop! Oop! Got through. That was a treasure chest? Oh my god. What? Russell was never run over by a truck. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna check out the last one. It's too deep in the red stuff. Even though it's not exactly a super difficult dungeon. Suppose we'll take the high road. Oh, we can order medicine. That's good. Good to know. But won't be able to bring back the bunny, will it? No, it won't. I gave up life. It was a waste, but it was because I couldn't do anything. White has red life. Red and white is life. Oh, because of the bunny's white fur. That would explain the stark color palette of this dungeon, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. What does fear do? Nah. Oh. I would prefer not to fight too much, but I guess we might not have a choice here. But that's fine, we're already over-leveled anyway. This one. Though Russell is a bit low on MP, I'll give him a capsule. Now he is somewhat more MP. I treated you so preciously, so why did you die? Oh, God! I took so many steps there. Oh, I see. Some life can be killed without even any resentment. I didn't cry, but I didn't laugh. I didn't get mad, but it was strange. Mr. Driver, why did you kill my bunny? I have never imagined a more morbid treasure chest in a video game. What does this do? What is it? Oh, a poncho with a fluffy rabbit ears hood. How cute. Sure raises your speed by quite a bit. What's everyone's speed? Dogma, your speed's not very high at all. Cody, what about you? Your speed's pretty high. Raymond, you strike me as a quick draw kind of guy. And your speed is higher than everybody else's, isn't it? Yeah, put on the heavy armor. The rabbit ear poncho. Man, just imagining Cody wearing a cat ear poncho is funny. But it's kind of cute. In that silly, goofy kind of way, you know? Nah. We'll put on the rabbit ear poncho later. I just left the bunny's corpse where it was. It wasn't moving anymore, so it wasn't my bunny anymore. At the center of the red spreading across the road was my bunny. It was pretty. Mr. Driver, why did you kill my bunny? The blood was spreading out like the petals of a rose. I seem to remember reading translations of some medieval Persian poetry, and There was this recurring, one of the many recurring images in it was the comparison of blood spreading on a battlefield to blossoming roses. It's a striking image, not the sort of thing I feel like you come across too often in contemporary literature. So his special only hits a single target instead of all of them. That's so weird. I mean, it makes sense if he's shooting at him like he is, with Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, Dogma is slower than all the other ones. Maybe I should give him the rabbit poncho, because it's often important for a healer to be able to act, well, as quickly as possible. Nah, I probably won't. I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll probably be fine. Why not add a little bit of challenge in, you know? Plant heal, huh? That sounds good. Oh. Ray, you have healing abilities now, do you? Oh yeah, first aid. It's decent. I'd hope it's at least decent. I certainly would hope that. Raymond, Cody, you're the one who needs this the most. And another one, for the road. It wasn't a waste. Every single point of HP was used. Did we go this way yet? Yeah, we did. Well, I suppose that, we'll continue looking around this place. This wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. I suppose I assumed there was going to be something scary. And while this might be grisly, it's more sad than scary, isn't it? At least I think so. In any event, I'm glad that no horrible monsters are going to come out of here into town, because there aren't really monsters that horrible here to come out at all. Of course, I'd be terrified if I saw anything like these monsters in real life, but given the standards that we've had to compare them against thus far, I'm not terribly concerned. Let's, up here. Oh! More enemies. Okay. I guess it makes sense that these enemies are fast, like the informant told us, since after all, they were squashed by a vehicle. Which is a real shame, but you know, it's interesting. In a large part, the normal sections are lighthearted, goofy, kinda cute, vaguely emotional, fun stuff, but in comparison, the dungeons are pretty darn morbid, and it's a contrast that you certainly don't see in any mainstream kind of, or even just full video game budget developed kind of games. It's, well, I mean, I think it's interesting, that kind of contrast. And I wish more things would be willing to experiment with those kinds of extreme tonal shifts. Although I think this hangs together fairly well. Oh, we haven't been up here yet. Once white and fluffy, now you're gone. You've turned red now. Half expected this entire place, the colors to invert. Oh, it's the bunny. Oh. There were no tears, only stunned silence. His white fur turned red. That was the only thought that came to your mind. Yeah, heads on a stake. You know what, I'm gonna try and see if I can run. Oh, I can. The informant... Well, I shouldn't assume that I'll always be successful. I'll chase after the bunny in a minute. I just want to see what's over here. Oh. Bad things. That small animal's life departed in your hands. What a fleeting thing. Yeah, life is fleeting. I'm kinda shocked that there's a safe area in this place. Yeah. Guys, I'm sorry to take in here. What do you make of this place? How do you rationalize this? Well, I mean, Ray can because he knows it's a dream, but... Yeah, another gloomy-ass place. A little moody, aren't you? I mean, because I already knew you needed mental care. Why not try out womanizing? It's always back to the ladies with that man. I suppose, you must notice there's something wrong here, right, Father? Sorry, can you leave me be? I'm feeling very unwell. I think I'm being affected by the overwhelming blood smell here. Apologies. Don't worry. If I keep repeating Bible passages, I'm sure I'll soon be cured of this. So it is a Christian church, but they have a goddess statue. Well, you know, what Ray probably doesn't, or Russell probably doesn't know much about religion anyway. Sort of a bad place. Just being here makes me feel kind of melancholy, I guess. Let's leave as soon as we're done. I think I'd get depressed staying here too long. Besides, Russell, you seem kind of pained too. Don't push yourself. They're always telling me not to push myself. And they might have the right idea since it'll probably kill all of them. But I don't know, maybe there's a light at the end of this tunnel. Right? Maybe? Has to be some reason to keep going. Yeah, let's go. This place really is more gloomy than grisly. Is there something down here? Probably not. No. Well, given the fact that the bunny is running this way and that rest point was there, I bet you we're going to have a boss fight in a minute here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Come back, bunny. When you die, where do you go? Where did Bunny go after that? When Bunny died, did that make the time I spent cherishing Bunny pointless? Is that why he decided life was worthless? Hello, Bunny. Snow White Rabbit has been crushed to unbreathing. Familiar diary. Yeah. Poor thing, everyone said as they saw the rabbit. They saw the crushed, messy rabbit that had moments ago been alive, but no one tried to do anything about the corpse. They just looked at it like something dirty, spoke in a whisper, and passed on by. That was when I first learned that pity was nothing but lip service. Well, that's not true, Russell. But people just tend to have a lot more pity for, you know, fellow humans. But you didn't quite get that, did you? No, you didn't. Well, I guess there is no boss fight. I'm honestly a bit relieved. Well, Russell, now I know about your first brush with death. It's honestly not the kind of thing I would expect. I suppose a large part of this has been building you up to be such an unsympathetic character and then revealing that actually there is something sympathetic about you. I don't feel like dealing with this. Whoa! Nice shot, Ray! That was stylish as hell. I should expect no less from Ray. There seems to be such a disconnect between this grim, horrifying kind of story and these wacky colorful characters we have to go along with it. Anyway, we'll just explore, what's left around here. Okay, fine, they're all gonna use Bloodsucker. Actually, what does Pity do? Revives one fainted member. That's useful. So, Russell finally learned Pity, huh? It took just a week of this drug, and he's totally turned around his whole life. That's... Worked anyway, didn't it? Worked anyway. Just attack them all. Whatever does the most damage to all of them. If I could take them out in one round, I'd be pretty happy about that. I'm gonna take them out in one round. Oh. Yeah, I am. That was a bit of a waste of Mega All Rosary, though, wasn't it? Red and White. The Red and the White by Stendhal. More than feelings of sadness, you were left with the faintest impression of how very easily his life had been taken away. Life. What is life, anyway? Well, I suppose that life is the replication of proteins. Come on, can we run? No. That first time was a fluke. The informant was right. You can't run. That is ironic, man. You know, as horrible and morbid as this game is, I can't help but feel that there is a sense of humor about this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still overall very sincere. Its overall intent is earnest, but there is definitely a kind of humor about some of the things that happen. I can't help you now. The sound of bones dancing. I couldn't hear it because of the sound of the truck. Lots of blood coming out. Are you okay? And then he repeats that again. It was a bit of a mantra for him, that "are you okay" thing. You know, we haven't encountered a single enemy in the red fluid, despite what the informant told us. Oh well. Suppose maybe there's different enemies we would encounter in the red fluid than we encounter, you know, normally? I don't know. Maybe. It could be. I don't care to check, though. And once again, we have a dungeon with only 2 enemies in it. Man, this place just keeps going. We can go in pretty deep, it's fine, because we have a homeward Rudy. We have a few, in fact. Oh. Thanks for not chasing me right now, Nightmare. Well, maybe we could save ourselves or something? I gotta have something here to hang on to. There's gotta be something. I'm sorry. I can't treat you dearly anymore. A puddle of blood formed. I walked over it with long boots, and walked, and walked, and walked. My god. Okay, so we did encounter the enemies in the red fluid, did we? Yeah, we did. It's a sprout? Well, I didn't expect to find this here. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cactin. Sorry for being out of the way. Thing is, though, ain't like I wanna be where I is, you understand me? As an apology, I'll give your wound some good healing, so don't be angry, alright? Wow! Thank you! Real soothing, right? See you lates. Man, I love the cactins. They're the nicest guys. Well, we've already been everywhere here, have we? I think so. We went all that way out of our way just to water that cactin. It was absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it, though. That wasn't sarcasm either. I really mean that. I love the cactins. They give me something to keep going for. Like, that's the problem. Everyone I have to keep going for is just gonna stop existing along with Russell, you know? It almost makes me feel like my quest is the opposite of doing any good. And when you have that clear feeling that what you're doing is wrong, it's really obnoxious that I don't have any option but to keep doing it. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm through with this place. I'm done.